Here we go. The first pitch of Game 5. Wiggs hitting .353 in the series. Ball 1. Here's the way the Tigers stack up offensively. Lou Whitaker at second base and Alan Trammell at shortstop. Kirk Gibson in right field and Lance Parrish behind the plate. And there it goes for Michigan State and all of Tigerdom. Twice flied to left. In the 5th inning, his fly ball was important. That Gibson could get to second. And he lines it to left. Back goes Martinez. Gone. First base open, and they will walk Gibson, I believe, with Parrish coming up. It figures they'll take the bat right out of Gibson's hand. And now Dick Williams is going to go out there.
Well, you gotta believe that he's going to put him on with 4 pitches. Well, they're making a decision here, and Williams is in charge.
You know what's interesting? Kirk Gibson made his major league debut, his very first at-bat in the big leagues, against Goose Gossett. That's a great way to break in. And Gossett struck him out on 3 pitches.
Blew him away, Sparky says.
And maybe because of that, Gossett is saying, I can get him.
Oh, he's coming out. I can't believe he changes his mind. I can't believe it. Never believe it was wrong. I got good success. You want the infield in on him? No. Let's go. Where you going? I mean, I've got to cut the. You mean you're talking about striking him out? Yeah. We don't want to walk you. We don't want to walk you.
Brown is in left. And there it goes.
Don't walk him! Hey, Roger! We didn't want to walk him!
Our buddy Sparky definitely got the last laugh. Gibson's homer made it 8-4. And 1 inning later, the Tigers wrapped up the series.
Sparky Anderson, 104 victories in the regular season, Sparky. You add on the postseason, you lost only 1. The composite is 111 and 59.
Bobby, I don't care about none of that. The only thing I care is the public could see, to me, one of the most class teams and people that I've ever been around. The young man that won the most valuable player, I say it, I don't care what nobody said. He's the best player in baseball. We fell that way. That's what we're going to say. He deserves everything. And when Alan speaks, he speaks for this team. I'll see you later.
Sparky will be back. I think there's a phone call waiting for him eventually. We'll turn to Alan Trammell, 9 for 20, including a couple of homers, the MVP.
Well, thank you, Bob. I'll tell you what, I wish we could divide it up between all of us. I know that Jack was very deserving, Kirk Gibson. It's just one of these things that everybody's been contributing for our ball club. I just happen to have a good series, but it's divided among all of us, that's for sure.
Alan, yesterday's ball game, that had to be the thrill of a lifetime. The 2 2-run homers, the 4 RBIs.
There's no question, but this is even special right here. This is what it's all about. We're going to get that ring. This is the most important day of my life. I'm going to celebrate.
Up here, Sparky. Jim Campbell, the president of the ball club, is also here. And on the line, I believe, the president of the United States. Sparky?
Mr. President, I know that you are a great Cubs fan, but I know if you seen these kids, you'd be a Tiger fan. Well, Mr. President, I know you love those Cubs, but if you knew around these Tigers, you'd love them more.
Tremendous really difficult to hear the conversation.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now we'll sit down to some hard rooting.
We'll return to the Tiger Clubhouse in just a moment. Stay with us.